Welcome back to beautiful San Antonio, Texas. You know, the TV and media portrays cops as always chasing someone. We're always fighting with someone. We fly around the city at breakneck speeds, with our lights and sirens on. We're constantly in shootouts with the bad guys. Sorry to have to tell you this, but the reality of police work is much different. I had an old sergeant friend of mine that used to say, police work is hours and hours and hours of sheer boredom, followed by moments of sheer terror. And yeah, that about sums it up. Officers having to fight people and chase people down do happen, but it's not the norm. Some officers probably experience more violence than others while on shift, depending on the side of the city they're assigned to. As far as gunfights, well, the reality is that the vast majority of police officers during their entire career will never fire their weapon at a person. I was a police officer for over 36 years and never fired my gun once at a person. Now, do we draw down on people? Yes, but even that's not very often. I've been on thousands of calls as a police officer and a police sergeant. Police see and deal with a part of society that most people don't want to know exists or don't want to admit exists. We're there to deal with that all behind the scenes so the rest of the population doesn't have to give it another thought. What you see on your nightly news is only the fantastic things that the media covers. What you see on the news is less than 1% of what actually goes on in the city every day. San Antonio Police Department makes well over 1 million calls for service every year. In my next series of videos, I want to share with you just a few of the standout calls I've worked on over the years. Some calls were sad, some were actually funny, some made you angry, and others were just incredibly dangerous. So, let's get started.